carved our names on the old school desk. Laughed so hard, never thought what's next. Shared our secrets, dreamed so loud. Believed we'd stand out in the crowd. Now I drive by that quiet street where echoes live beneath my feet. We were fire, we were light. We were wrong but felt so right. We were storms that wouldn't break, hearts too young to know what's fake. Now we're faces in a frame, different paths but still one name. Once we ruled the world unseen. Back then we were everything. You with that laugh, me with that plan. Thought the world would understand. Late night talks, no end in sight. We burned our youth in borrowed nights. Now silence fills the space we left, but I still breathe the same regrets. We were loud, we were free, running wild with no ID. We were songs no one could sing. We were echoes on the wing. Now the clock won't turn around, but I still feel you in this town. Though the years have clipped our wings, in my heart we were everything. Maybe you're out there missing too, the fearless kids we once outgrew. But even if we never meet, we're still the dust in summer heat. We were brave, we were blind, but we left no soul behind. We were stars that couldn't stay, but left our light along the way. Though we've aged and things have changed, some truths can't be rearranged. You and me, that golden spring, back when we were everything. We ran through streets with open hearts. No need to finish, just to start. 100 dreams in ragged jeans. No one told us what they'd mean. Now I sit beneath the weight of bills of time, of twist and fate. But in the dark they still remain, those golden sparks that knew no name. The songs we screamed, the fights we lost, the love we gave, no fear, no cost. They're just shadows, but they blaze with the light from brighter days. And when the world feels cold and gray, they guide me from far away. We fell in love with no defense. Believe the stars made perfect sense. The world was small, but we were wide. Yes, in the dark, they burn so bright. Those reckless dreams, that fearless light. But time has done what once was clear. They echo loud when no one's near. They're just shadows, but they stay, dancing softly night and day. I chase their silhouettes and say, don't let me fade away. We grow, we change, we drift, we bend, but part of us won't ever end. That kid inside who didn't care still lives in every midnight stare. So when I fall or lose my place, I close my eyes and see that face. The younger me, that fire, that youth, that held the world as if it's truth. And though they've passed like fleeting rays, I walk with the brightest days. Even now, as shadows stay.
I've tried to love, I've tried to fall, but every road just leads to walls. They smile like you, they talk so sweet, but none of them make me complete. You were the spark, the sudden flame, and I've been cold since you left my name. There's been no one after you, no one who feels that close, that true. I meet new faces, share new nights, but none can hold my soul that tight. You were the storm, the sky, the sun, the only song I've never outrun. Though time moves on and seasons do, there's been no one after you. They say the heart can heal with time, but mine just keeps replaying lines of your soft laugh, your quiet eyes, the way you left without goodbyes. I tried to find you in someone new, but hearts don't lie, they always knew. There's been no one after you, no love that ever truly grew. I've danced in rooms I've tried to feel, but nothing ever felt that real. You were the page I never turned, the candle that forever burned. And though I've tried to start anew, there's been no one after you. You were the start I never finished, a fire that never truly diminished. And though we said we'd both move on, I'm still here and you're still gone. There's been no one after you. I've loved, I've lied, I've made it through. But even in my brightest days, you haunt me in the softest ways. So if you feel a pull, a tear, it's me still wishing you were near. I've loved the world, but deep and true, there's been no one after you.
We laid on rooftops counting stars, told the moon we'd go so far. We made plans on worn out steps and swore we'd have no regrets. We didn't know what time could steal, that even fire turns to steel. We thought it'd last forever, the nights, the laughs, the way we'd never lose our grip on who we were before the world began to blur. Now all that's left is fading sound of all we were when you were around. We held the sky like it was ours. We thought it'd last forever. We danced in rain like we owned time, chased the dawn with hearts unlined. You said don't blink, this all might end, but I just laughed and said, pretend. I didn't think we'd say goodbye, that youth could vanish overnight. We thought it'd last forever, the rebel songs, the worn out leather, the way we loved with open arms, believing we were safe from harm. But time's a thief that moves too fast, it turns the present into past. Still in my mind, we're there together, back when it felt like forever. Now I walk alone through those same streets where silence sings in empty beats. And if you feel that echo too, just know I still remember you. We thought it'd last forever, but nothing gold stays light as a feather. Yet deep inside that spark remains, through every joy, through every pain. And when the world feels cold and dim, I close my eyes and think of when we burned so bright no one could tether. Those days we thought would last forever. We were barefoot in the summer rain, hearts unbroken, untouched by pain, chasing sunsets we couldn't name, laughing loud, playing foolish games. The world was small but dreams were wide, and time stood still on every ride. Back when we were wild and free, no one told us who to
feel those fearless wings. And sometimes when the night is clear, I swear I feel you standing near. Back when we were wild and young, singing songs we